If you're suffering from Pearly Penile Papules and you're beyond being frustrated, I want you to pay close attention to this short video. If you give me just 3 minutes of your time, I will show you how you can finally get rid of Pearly Penile Papules in the comfort of your own home, 100% naturally. Now you're probably thinking, how is this even possible? Listen, contrary to general belief, there is a way to get rid of Pearly Penile Papules. I know that your doctor told you there's no cure, and you've read the same thing over and over again in magazines or on health-related websites, so you might be shocked by this. But let me tell you that PPP removal is indeed a reality. And luckily for you, today I will show you a weird 100% natural remedy that will completely remove PPP from your life forever, quickly and easily, without spending thousands on CO2 laser removal or buying ineffective products that are being sold on the internet. But before I get into that, allow me to quickly introduce myself. My name is Marcus Parker. I silently suffered from Pearly Penile Papules for 3 years, so I can relate to what you're feeling right now. Frustrated, hopeless, and even angry at yourself for having this annoying condition. And the worst part? I bet your sex life is non-existent or at best, awkward. Now, I'm not saying this to make you even more depressed. Not long ago, I was in the same position you're in right now. I mean, I felt terribly embarrassed every time I met a girl and tried to take things further. I clearly remembered that scornful look when a girl that I really liked saw my penile papules. Before I could open my mouth and try to explain to her that these penile papules were no big deal, she immediately put her clothes on and slammed the door, without even saying goodbye. That was a disheartening experience. In fact, it was one of many. I just reached my breaking point and I knew I couldn't go on like this. I set myself on a personal quest to get rid of my papules, and despite what the doctor told me, I was determined to find a solution to this embarrassing problem, which really was ruining my life. And I was going to do it without paying the $1,833 I had been quoted for the costly surgery. I started my own private research, and for several months, I spent day and night browsing PPP forums, reading articles, and trying to find that elusive solution at any cost. I have to be honest with you, it wasn't easy. What's more, I was even about to give up and resign myself to a life without sex, living with a deep frustration that would prevent me from being truly happy. But eventually, something incredible happened. After trying a homemade formula, I began to see those horrible and aesthetically disgusting papules vanish. I could hardly believe it. I almost pinched myself because I was witnessing something that I never would have expected. Nonetheless, it was happening right in front of my eyes. Naturally, I documented all of the natural process while I was experimenting with it. And now, for the first time, you're about to gain access to the same little-known secret that's going to transform your life for the better. You really should be excited right now because you're just a few clicks away from finally saying goodbye to this embarrassing condition in as little as 3 days. Yes, it's true. You can make those papules completely disappear in just a few short days. Now, let me introduce you to PPP Removal. PPP Removal is a digital publication which reveals a 100% natural, proven, and effective way to get rid of Pearly Penile Papules easily from the privacy of your own home using just 5 easy-to-source and cheap-to-buy ingredients. This is the same natural solution that's been used by hundreds of men who had exactly the same embarrassing problem that's ruining your life right now, just like Mike.
Hey there, my name's Mike. I know this is a bit strange, but I had to make this video. You see, I wanted to share my story with anyone going through the same thing I did. I wanted to talk about my experience with PPP and where I found a solution that worked. Hopefully, if you get to watch this, you won't have to go through all the crap I did. 17, That's how old I was when I first noticed the strange little bumps down there. They couldn't have come at a worse time, really. All of my friends were out having a great time and I had these damn things. I was just too embarrassed to strike up any sort of relationship with a woman. I just figured they'd think I had an STD or maybe a hygiene problem or something. At best, I knew they'd ask what it was, so I didn't even bother. Like I said, I missed out on some great times because I was too embarrassed to tell anyone about my PPP, and I hope this video will help you from doing the same. Okay, let me cut straight to it. You can get rid of PPP. There's lots of stuff out there that says you can't get rid of penile papules, but it's wrong. You see, I spent a lot of time looking for an answer, and here's what I found. Basically, you have three options. One of them involves lasers. Another involves medical intervention and a wad of cash. And the other one you can do at home so nobody ever needs to know. Guess which one I used? Click the link under this video and get it sorted out now.
The formula that I reveal in PPP Removal is completely safe and natural. It works by combining a number of ingredients to stimulate something called the natural abrasion and regression principle. In as little as 3 days from now, you will begin to see remarkable results, and to be honest, there's nothing else like this out there. This formula is totally unique, and most importantly, it truly works. It can help you say goodbye to pearly penile papules 100% guaranteed. PPP Removal is an easy-to-follow step-by-step approach which details everything you need to do twice a day to get rid of your PPP quickly and permanently. As I said before, this is totally unique. You won't find my formula anywhere but here. Things really don't get much easier than this. Simply download PPP Removal and read the information that's presented in a step-by-step fashion. Read everything carefully and follow the formula to the letter. If you can do that, then you will quickly see with your own eyes why so many men are happy with my PPP removal method. Here's a little of what Knox had to say about my PPP removal method. The pearly penile papules are almost gone. I've used your home system for just over a week and it's looking pretty good. Your system's doing its job and I'm pleasantly surprised. Here's a comment left by Dylan. Hey Marcus, I've used the PPP removal system and I was able to remove all the papules just like you said. It took a little longer than it was advertised, but the extra time was totally worth it. Cameron says, I'm officially free of pearly penile papules after 3 weeks of following the home PPP removal system. I was skeptical at first about the claim, but it completely removed my PPP. I've been pleasantly surprised by the system, and I'm very glad that I didn't spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on surgery. And to prove to you that I really believe in my product, I'm going to take a further step and let you try it risk-free. Yes, you heard that right. I don't want you to feel like there's any risk involved. So this is what I'm going to do. You can try my life-changing product for 60 days. And if for any reason you're not completely satisfied, all you have to do is send me an email and I'll promptly refund your money without asking any stupid questions. There's no tricks or gimmicks. Either you love my PPP removal method or you get your money back. I believe there isn't a better way to demonstrate to you that I stand behind my product 100%. If you want to finally get your sex life back on track and remove those ugly bumps forever, here's what you need to do now. Click the Add to Cart button below this video and you'll get immediate access to the download area. Once you're there, simply click the Download Now button and in mere seconds you will have access to my complete PPP removal method. Follow my instructions, apply the natural formula as instructed, and change your life for the better, forever. And if you order today, you can get my PPP removal method with an incredible discount. You'll find the full details just below this video. So isn't it time you got rid of those embarrassing papules for good? Why not start right now?